You have really succeeded in bringing your confidence up because you're meant to be in the spotlight. You're someone who's very humble. You don't always seem to need attention. It's just you have a lot of talent. You have a lot of star quality and you haven't been in the right environments here, but I'm seeing that you're going to come into an environment that's going to intuitively feel good for you, that's going to bring out this beautiful talents that you have, the passion that you have for being in the spotlight here. Yeah, it's definitely coming. There's been a lot of things that have happened in your life, injustices, things that you've had to kind of shrug off so that you can move forward in your life. But I'm seeing that this is because, you're coming into some good energy. Leo flipped up when before I started recording here. It's like you're going to start taking those risks again. I feel like there was a part of you at one point that went back into the shadows. It was because you didn't feel safe yet. And so don't be hard on yourself for that. It's definitely just because you didn't feel safe. You weren't ready yet. There was a lot of burdens on you. There was a lot of projections on you that you still kind of had to clear out here. But I'm seeing now you're going to meet a lot of people who have like the same goals as you. You're going to really know, and people are going to be really more attracted to you in a really quick way. It's not going to be so much sorting through or discerning as much anymore, although still be discerning for yourself here. But yeah, we got the moon. So the moon energy, it's like you may be ruled by the moon, but I'm seeing that you're very emotional. You're very intuitive here. You're someone who's very nurturing, but you're trying to get out of that role of being nurturing because you really want to go towards who you are and find out more about who you are and what your journey is about and your fulfillment and purpose here. So within that, you're going to start meeting people who, have that nurturing vibe too here and allow you to come and shine, not be someone who they feel like they got to compete against. Like these people are not going to rain on your parade here. They want to see you do well. They want to see you be abundant because they're happy with what they're doing with their lives, It feels like you had a hard time kind of putting in like a routine at one point because of things just always being destructive here. But now I'm seeing that you're going towards your north node. You're going towards your destiny here. There will be distractions, but as there always is with you. But I'm seeing that you're someone who just like goes through it. Like people don't know what you're made of. They haven't known you all your life. You're someone who's really had to go through a lot and you're very self-starting here. So let them try. You've lived a lot of places, it feels like. Here's the Cancer energy. Yeah, like you feel like you always have to put out fires for people. And it's like you've had this magical natural talent because maybe this wasn't something that was nurtured within you when you were growing up here. The sun's coming to my eyes. It's just like you're really going to like blow people out of the water. Pow. Like there's just this energy of really disrupting the system here. You're very notable for who you are, your personality, your aura here. Kind of like that It Girl, because it's like this next year you're coming into 2025 is about charging into the new, whereas this year was like about tying up loose ends, finding stability in the chaos until you can get out to a situation where you can be like the fool and you can take those steps without having to look at every step that you make and, look behind your back all the time with the energy that you're in before here. We have guide, the illuminated path. So yeah, you're coming into this energy where the path is going to be more lit up for you. You're going to see which way you need to go, and it's going to be less distractions here because you have kind of put on these like blinders here to be like, you know what, this is important to me. This is brilliant beliefs here, luminous life force 45. So really coming into this energy where, you are looking towards yourself. You're looking towards, what your purpose is here because you feel like there's still a lot. There's still a lot becoming something new. Some of you could be changing your career path or changing where you work here because of how you've set boundaries. Things may not be working as well as you'd like them to be, but I'm seeing things come out good for you. We have the moon because you have that psychic ability. So it's saying, you're going to get precognition. You're going to get some dreams in the following days within the next week. Number 14 or the 14th is something that's strongly coming up for me here. It's going to bring you clarity. It's going to kind of release any illusions of anything that's keeping you where you are right now for the rest of 2024. And it's going to be kind of wrapping things up, getting closure about it, but feeling peace about it because you're bringing a narrative that's very empowering. And the secrets behind what you thought was something like a heartbreak here, a betrayal is not really as bad as you thought it was here. Yeah, you've really come into this energy where, You realize, you've been giving so much and it's kind of burnt you out. So now you're coming into next year with learning how to receive energy. We've got adjustment, looking back, moving forward, but not looking back so much that you're stalled. Looking back, seeing the tests that you've had, and continue to just focus on yourself, focus on what you want, and be aware of what you want here within this new environment. But it's going to be twists and turns, but I'm seeing it's going to be more exciting rather than hard here. Going to meet a lot of new people. You're going to collaborate with new people because you've got all this wisdom from the last few years. It feels like I'm hearing like 555 here, number 7 here. So it's like this energy of people kind of trying to like damage your reputation here, short term anyways, and investments and soul contracts. But I don't know, like people kind of trying to stall you here, or just like, I don't know, this like fast paced energy of someone's like fast cast, but that's not who you are. You're not in that energy anymore. You see this person and those environments were not stable. They didn't give you any stability or dependability. And you always had to be persistent with things. We have the square here. So it's always like mountains climbing all the time. It's like an uphill battle every time. So now you're coming into really honoring your emotions and not like just going on autopilot like a robot. You're like, you know what? I got to nurture myself with this water, because it feels like you have water energy to you, whether you are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Either way, you have a very strong emotional, artistic, intuitive soul and spirit that realizes that it's been pouring too much into other people, and you need to get that passion back, that creativity, and it's coming back, as well as being articulate and being able to speak what's on your mind. I feel like that's been kind of stunted for you for a while, but now I'm seeing that you're coming back in and you're going to be able to communicate with people, to collaborate with people. You're going to be able to communicate clearly what you want so that you can collaborate with people who are very similar to you here. People that are considerate, people that are fair, people that have integrity here, service. We got Virgo energy here, Libra, as well as Gemini energy here. So I feel like your reputation is going to be doing well. People may be seeing you, may be learning about people in the last few months, getting karma for the last 4 years here, where people have really been on you here. It's like houses. You got like groups of people, cliques here. But you got a pioneering spirit. You knew that you were onto something. It was just a matter of time. So continue to think, learn, communicate, and create here. Because I'm seeing a lot of, if you've been lonely, you won't be lonely for long here. I'm telling you. So, continue to express yourself. Continue to be authentic to who you are. Because this is just the beginning. Ciao.